Just like that, we can help you get your life back on track.
The Law Brothers went above and beyond and settled my case for $250,000.
Over $930,000 for my case. Boom, baby!
Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 310-777-7777 or visit lawbrothers.com.
Now at 4, federal prosecutors lay out their case against former President Donald Trump, detailing why he's accused of mishandling some of our country's classified information. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 4. I'm Samantha Cortese.
Happy Friday. I'm Courtney Friel in Today for Pedro. The indictment says the former president stored boxes of classified documents in a ballroom, bathroom, and a shower.
The revelations come a day after Trump made the first former president in the United States, first in history, to face federal criminal charges. KTLA's Sandra Mitchell joins us with more on this breaking story. Hi, Sandra.
Hi. Yeah, this really is unprecedented in the history of our country. It's never happened before. Former U.S. president facing federal charges. Trump is calling this the boxes hoax, and he says it is politically motivated by the Biden administration. We ask a political expert about that, but first a look at what's in the indictment.
First, let's take a closer look at the indictment unsealed today. It is 49 pages, 37 counts targeting the former president. The charges against Mr. Trump include willful retention of national defense information, conspiracy to obstruct justice, corruptly concealing a document, and false statements. The charges stem from the Department of Justice investigation accusing Mr. Trump of taking classified documents from the White House to his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. The indictment goes on to say the documents, quote, included information regarding defense and weapons capabilities of both the United States and foreign countries, United States nuclear programs, potential vulnerabilities of the United States. Special counsel Jack Smith spoke about the charges earlier today.
Our laws that protect national defense information are critical to the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced. Violations of those laws put our country at risk.
Trump has called the charges politically motivated, and we ask Loyola law professor Jessica Levinson about that.
I think throughout this process, we need to be really clear about what we hear from our politicians outside of the courtroom and what people say inside the courtroom when there are repercussions for saying baseless things. This is a special counsel who has looked at mounds and mounds of evidence. This is a grand jury. This isn't President Biden deciding that he would rather run against somebody else.
Mr. Trump is expected to appear in federal court in Miami on Tuesday for his arraignment. Tonight, we are told he is in New Jersey. He is huddling with his legal team. By the way, 2 members of his team did resign earlier today. Courtney?
Sandra, thanks so much. And stay with KTLA 5 for live continuing coverage of the indictment of former President Trump. And you know the drill. For the latest anytime, you can always head to KTLA.com or download our free KTLA 5 app.
7 CHP officers pleaded not guilty today in connection with the death of a man who died in their custody. The officers appeared in a downtown LA courtroom this morning. They have been charged with involuntary manslaughter and assault under the color of authority. In March of 2020, 38-year-old Edward Bronstein was pulled over on suspicion of DUI. Bronstein was pushed and pinned to the ground while being handcuffed. On video, he repeatedly told the officers he couldn't breathe before he became unresponsive and later died. Last week, the state agreed to a $24 million civil settlement.
Now to an arson investigation in the Fairfax district after someone destroyed a classic truck, setting it on fire.
And it's not the first time it's happened in that same neighborhood recently. KTLA 5's Chris Wolf joins us live from the Fairfax district with more on this investigation. Hi, Chris.
Hello, Sam and Court. Someone is torching cars and property here in the Fairfax district. Take a look at this spectacle. This is the charred wreckage of that Ford pickup truck. This is one of the latest cases. Now, arson investigators with the Los Angeles Fire Department want to catch whoever is responsible as quickly as possible.
You guys spent a lot of years back here as children, riding around, bouncing around, cramped up. We lived good years in this truck.
Southern California native Evan